Scene 1, the present. A weathered sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on a corner of the stage. Peter Pot is smoking weed on the couch in his basement. A Wendy-shaped body pillow is lying next to him.
Hey, Tink! Can you bring me some Mountain Dew?
Yes, Peter.
Tink begins to head to the mini fridge to bring Peter his drink.
I want it now! Hey, Tink! Hey!
What is it, Peter? Do you want me to bring you your Doritos? Do you want more pot brownies? Another foot massage?
Well, now that you mention it, foot massage does.
No.
What I really want is my jar of pixie dust. Give me my jar of pixie dust.
Can you get it yourself? You're a grown man.
I am not. I am Peter Pot, the boy who doesn't grow up.
Don't kid yourself. You've grown. Aged, at least.
Well, I didn't even want you to get my jar of pixie dust. It was a test.
A test. Right.
And I was going to get my pixie dust myself. Because boys are independent and full of childlike whimsy. Men are just fat and lazy and stupid.
Peter manages to slide to the other side of the couch and pick the jar up off the floor.
See? You don't appreciate all that I do around.
Kid, this has gone on for too long. Give me that.
Not even gonna say please? Learn some manners, Tink.
That pixie dust belongs to me. Those are the ground-up bones of my race.
Tink snatches the jar from Peter, who begins to whine like a toddler. Peter falls on the ground and is infantile kicking and crying.
I want my pixie dust! Now! It's gonna work this time! I'll use all of it!
You need to get off of this stuff. I'm sorry it doesn't work, Peter, but we have to move forward. Maybe you can even get a job.
No! You know I'll never land a job! But with this jar, I can fly to Wendy and bring her back home to Neverland.
We've been over this. Let me take the pixie dust. This is the last jar. I'll get rid of it once and for all.
No!
Peter drops the body pillow, grabs the jar from his hand, and snorts a line of pixie dust before Tink
Come fly with us, Tinker Ball.
For Christ's sake, grow up, Peter. You can't hide behind green spandex forever. It's actually quite revealing, you know. It shows everything. It shows me that you're not the boy who doesn't grow up. You're the boy who won't grow up. The Lost Boys all found themselves, but you never did. You never figured it out. Smart Peter, funny Peter, clever little Peter who fights pirates all day and can't accept that things change.
gesturing to Peter's Wendy-shaped body pillow.
People change.
I'm flying so high right now, you can't bring me down anymore.
Wendy's gone, Peter. She's not coming back. None of your friends live in Neverland anymore. They left, they grew up. And I know it wasn't part of the plan, but you need to as well.
You've always been jealous of me because you're just a stupid fairy. You're a dumb little magic grandma and you just whine and complain. Grow up, Peter. Get a job, Peter. Use deodorant, Peter. I'm the boy who doesn't grow up. I don't need those things. It's not that deep.
Peter attacks Tink, attempting to steal the jar. The two begin to fight.
Life's more fun when I play games and I smoke weed and I do my own thing. It's better for everyone because we're all having a good time. It doesn't need to change. Why does everyone say I'm not good enough?
Tink holds the jar above her head out of Peter's reach.
You are good, Peter, but change is good too.
You're not listening to me. You never have and you never will.
Peter gets up to grab the jar from Tink, but he trips on his Wendy body. While tripping, he spills his Mountain Dew all over himself and begins to cry like a baby.
I only want to help you.
Don't touch me.
Peter the jar and he inhales the rest like an animal. So he's on the couch holding the hot pillow just like before.
Don't grow up.
I won't.
Don't get a job.
I won't.
Don't fall in love again.
Peter kicks his body pillow further from himself and lies down.
Don't forget me.
Tink exits.
I won't.
Scene 2, the future. Peter is sitting in a chair as close to the audience as possible. He is at a therapy session. While he talks, the next scene is being set up and the actors are taking their places.
Hello. Hey. My name's Peter. I'm sure you knew that. I filled out your mountain of paperwork when I agreed to this appointment. My friend pointed me to you and I thought I'd entertain her, but let's be real. I'm too far gone for therapy. Once you see that I'm a boy who can't grow up, I'm sure you want to move on to more adult clients. I know everyone wants me to grow up, myself included, but it's not gonna happen. I guess I just ran out of time.
Scene 3, the past. A pristine sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on a corner of the stage. Peter and Wendy are watching a movie in Peter's basement. Wendy is snuggled close to Peter, who has one arm around her.
We're running out of time, you know.
That's stupid. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're growing up.
You're growing up.
We're growing up. Everyone can tell, Pete. You're growing facial hair now. And you started to exude an aroma.
No! Are you saying I stink?
No! I don't think that at all.
The two sit silently for a moment. Peter takes his arm out from around Wendy.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really anything important. I don't know why I keep bringing it up. And it's not like I'm just gonna leave and, drop off, you know. I'll be back for the summer. And Christmas. And Thanksgiving. And all the big breaks.
I really don't see why you're leaving in the first place.
I don't want to have this conversation again.
Because I'm right.
Whatever.
I've been alive 10 years longer than you. I think I know what I'm talking about.
The Lost Boys, Lauren and Hook enter. Hook sings as he enters. Lauren throws a drink away in the trash can as she enters.
Yo, look what arrived today.
Hook pulls out an envelope. It's a college admissions letter from Yale University.
Haven't opened it yet. Did you get yours, Petey?
I don't know. I told Tank to just shred it if it showed up.
Oh, you're kidding me.
What the hell are you thinking, dude? If you get an acceptance letter from Yale and trash it, then you're officially the dumbest man I've ever met.
Well, whoopsie-doo! I'm not a man, I'm a boy.
Can you please stop calling yourself that?
What? What's he do?
Pete, please. I don't know how much longer I can date a boy.
Yeah, you're not seriously gonna go off to college and introduce yourself as the boy who doesn't grow up, right?
You're right. Because I'm not going off to college.
Hey, baby goo-goo, can you just stop being a selfish asshole and let me have this moment? Always stealing the spotlight. I'm sorry. It's just that your bits were funny for a while, but I'm kind of fed up. You're right, Petey. You don't grow up. I just want to have this moment and open my letter and see that I'm going to Yale and share that with my theater troupe and not have your BS be the center of the universe for once. Jesus.
God knows it's your universe, James. I'm going to the bathroom. Don't wait for me.
Wendy exits.
I'm sorry. Should have never applied with you. I don't want to keep you waiting, you know.
All right, James. Whenever you're ready.
Drum roll, please.
Lauren creates the drum roll as he
Mr. Hook. See, they're hooked already. The Yale Admissions Committee has completed its evaluation of this year's candidates, and while we found your application to be quite impressive, we are sorry to inform you that we are not able to offer you a place in the Yale College class of 2026.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Why do I even waste my talent on this?
So you didn't get the lead. Why don't you just move to LA? That's more of an adventure than some lousy classroom anyways.
I know it's not your first choice, but you could always go to BCC with me.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go burn lists. If you guys wanna come.
Aye, Captain.
Hook grabs the letter and sings as he exits. Peter and Lauren follow him second. After a couple minutes, Wendy enters.
Guys? Where'd they go? Pete?
Wendy walks by Peter's trash can and sees something in the bottom. She pulls out Lauren's drink from before, then pulls out an envelope.
Yale University.
She goes to open it, but after examining it, finds it's already been opened.
At least he opened it before he trashed it.
She goes to throw it away again, but pauses.
I shouldn't. But he already threw it out. But I shouldn't.
She pulls it around.
Dear Mr. Pott, as the admissions officer responsible for your area, I would like to add my personal congratulations on your acceptance to the Yale College of Class of 2026. Damn it, Pete. You stupid boy.
Scene 4. The future.
Whenever I tell people about Neverland, they sort of laugh, call me a stoned loser. But it's real. I promise. I mean, it's not like a magical island over the rainbow or whatever I sometimes say it is. That'd make me a leprechaun, which I am certainly not. But the stories with the fairies and lost boys and Captain Hook, it's all true. Truer than whatever BS fairy tale leprechauns are from, that's for sure. Neverland is just a town. It's my home. A close friend of mine moved away last month. She used to go and get me crap like food and stuff, and she would check in on me every day, but then start doing that stuff myself. Once, I even went to the grocery store to buy myself a leprechaun.
Scene 5. The present. A weathered sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on a corner of the stage. Peter is walking down the aisle of Neverland, a grocery store, pushing a cart. The Wendy body pillow is in the cart along with the ball.
Why do I have to go shopping? People should just, give me food. If I don't find these Lucky Charms here, then I give up.
Peter finds the Lucky Charms, but they're on the top shelf and he can't reach them.
No! No! That's just not fair!
He jumps up to reach them and knocks the box of Cheerios on the floor.
What's he do? Not my problem. Though those Cheerios do look pretty scrumptious.
He struggles to bend over and in doing so knocks a bunch of other boxes onto the floor.
This is too hard! Ting!
He starts to cry.
Clean up on aisle 3! Clean up on aisle 3!
I gotta get out of here. Second star to the right and straight on to morning.
Peter runs around the aisle behind the shelf, and we can see him peeking into the aisle that he messed up. Enter James Hook in a grocery uniform and headphones with a ring. He sings as he enters.
Poor aisle 3. Look how they massacred you.
Hook begins to put the boxes back on the shelf.
Captain Hook! I'd know that pathetic man-child anywhere. Crap, he's been on the loose terrorizing my Neverland this whole time?
I don't get paid enough for this.
Oh, you'll be paying soon.
Huh? Thought I heard someone.
Cook puts the last box back on the shelf as Lauren.
I thought I heard cleanup on aisle 3, or the mess go.
Oh, let's just say it got hooked.
Very funny, James. You do always find a way to make this slog bearable.
Hey, what can I say? What's the point of life if you're not gonna have a little bit of fun?
Oh, you'll be having fun, you sick bastard. Having fun? Foot massage style.
I guess you're right. That's still not much of a point, though.
You don't get paid to find the meaning of life. Fun's enough for me.
Yeah. Once I save enough money, I can go to college, get a philosophy degree, and get paid to find the meaning of life, though. Boom.
Sure, whatever.
Lauren starts to walk down aisle 3.
Hey, I'm having a couple of guys over to watch the Tonys tonight, if you want to come. I mean, at my apartment.
Still up to the same old tricks, you filthy pirate.
The Tonys?
It's sort of like the Oscars, but for theater.
I didn't realize you were still a man of theater.
Well, I didn't realize you were a philosopher.
Real. Okay. I'll be there, but don't count on me singing along.
Not if Peter Pot, the boy who doesn't grow up, has anything to say about it.
Peter punches the shelf, knocking boxes off again.
Don't worry, I got it. These boxes aren't escaping the old hook.
Lauren chuckles and walks away.
See ya!
Cook bends down to pick up the boxes, but is looking at Lauren from behind, checking her out in an overly creepy way.
Smash for sure.
Peter manages to grab the box of Lucky Charms from behind the top shelf.
I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago, you twisted pirate. Everyone's gonna know who you are and what you did.
Peter exits stealthily. Scene 6, the future.
A lot of stuff happened to me that maybe made me this way. But I can't really blame that stuff, you know. Nobody made me start smoking or stop caring. Nobody kept me from seeking help. Everyone goes through crap, but not everyone becomes crap. Just me, I guess. A lot of stuff happened. And the thing about that type of stuff is that it's hard to think about and it's easy to make yourself think it didn't happen, but you can't erase that suspicion that it did. For a long time, I wasn't sure if it was really real. I mean, I knew that Tink knew. We both knew. And I knew that's why she stuck around. But even when I knew that she knew, it still felt like no one understood.
Scene 7, the past. Christine Snide in Neverland, Massachusetts stands on the corner of the stage. Tink is pushing Peter in a shopping cart down Nevermark aisles. He's riding the cart having a whimsical time.
Tink! Hey, Tink!
Yes, Peter?
Can we buy some Mountain Dew?
No.
Please?
No.
But my 12th birthday is coming up! Just this once, please!
You've asked for Mountain Dew for the last 10, 12 birthdays. And what have I said?
No.
There you go.
But what if I had a 13th birthday?
Peter,
What?
you know that's not going to happen. It's impossible.
But if it did?
I love you, Peter. And I want what's best for you.
I know, but lately I've been thinking about it and I realized there's things a boy can't do.
What things?
Drink Mountain Dew, I guess?
That's right. A small price to pay for immortality. You know a boy must remain innocent and pure if he wants to live forever. You must keep your body and mind unstained from the impure things of the world.
No.
I just don't want you to get hurt. Those things are bad for a boy. They change him. Would you go get us some cereal? Your 12th birthday is coming up, so I'll let you pick it out.
No, push me!
Peter, you may be a boy, but you're a big boy.
No!
I'm counting to 3. 1, 2.
Wait!
Peter gets out of the car.
You know how to find me, right?
Yeah, second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Peter exits.
Pick a healthy one, please. I don't know what to do with that kid, but I know our choice, his choice, isn't a mistake. My sisters were happy and they lived their whole lives without any sexual impurity. He will be no different.
James Hook enters singing. He's carrying a basket in his hook hand. He walks up to the shelf and puts some Mountain Dew in his basket, then turns to Tink.
Don't I know you?
I don't know.
I'm James. James Hook.
Oh, I'm Tinkerbell. You sound familiar. You're a friend of Peter Potts, right?
Petey, yeah.
He raves about you.
Well, thanks. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. You're his...
Caretaker.
Oh, I was gonna say sister, but you're his sister, because you're definitely too young to be his mom.
Thanks. I know he loves doing those community plays with you.
Yeah. Yeah, fun. Well, I'll leave you to your groceries. It was nice meeting you, Tinkerbell.
You too, James.
Hook exits, singing a tune. A few moments pass and Peter enters once more, carrying a box of Lucky Charms and holding a bouquet of flowers behind his back, hiding from Tink. He drops the Lucky Charms in the cart.
Lucky Charms? Didn't I say to get something healthy?
No, but you said I could get whatever I want for my 12th birthday.
It's okay. Just don't get used to it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
What else do you have there?
thank you. I love you, Tink. You're my favorite.
Peter, take your hand out from behind your back.
But I don't have anything.
1, 2.
Peter reveals the bouquet to Tink, embarrassed and ashamed. She is confused.
Flowers? Why did you get it?
I don't know, okay? I just thought
Are they for someone?
maybe they are. Okay, I don't know. I saw them and they made me think of... And I thought maybe Wendy might like them.
Very long pause. Tink is looking at Peter, noticing every detail about it, checking to see if they're the same as they were yesterday or the day before. Her search for signs of age is fruitless.
I can go put them back.
No. That's sweet, Peter. Your birthday's coming up. Put them in the cart.
He does. Scene 8. The future.
Wendy was the most beautiful girl I had ever met. Now she's the most beautiful woman I've ever met. I'm just a boy. I'm starting to come to terms with the idea that I might be older in age than most boys. But I mean, look at me. I'm a boy. I'm at these damn therapy sessions because I'm a boy. But growing up was never really an option. I knew what it meant. Tink and I talked about it for a long time, and I knew what it meant. I was 12 when my mother died. Not 12 in a decade, or 12 in 5 years, just 12. She was a single mom, and I was a pretty demanding kid. I wore her down. Gave the cancer an easier job. Guess cancer and I have a lot in common. Eating away at everyone around us. And no one left, so I agreed to the spell. Who wouldn't? Eternal life. That's like, what, the point of most religions, right? And people spend their whole lives trying to get it, and all it took me was a line of pixie dust. But just as easily as I got it, I lost it. No. It was taken from me.
Scene 9. The present. The Neverland, Massachusetts sign is absent. Wendy is in professional attire. She's at work in her office. We hear a knock on the door.
Come in.
Tink.
Oh my god.
Wendy, wow. You've grown a lot. Not in a bad way. I mean, you seem like a healthy size.
Hey. It's really you, isn't it? I can't believe this.
Wendy,
Slow down. Slow way down. Why are you here? You want something, don't you?
I just want to talk to you.
All right. What's there to talk about? I said my goodbyes. I'm sorry, I can't have you or Peter or anyone else in my life again. I've grown up. I'm in the real world, not in the psycho, make-believe fairyland.
Neverland is real too.
I left Neverland. I'm never going back.
I know. I'm glad you like it here.
I love it here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm glad.
There's an order to things, you know? Structure. Every day starts with a copy, every line of code ends with a semicolon, every butt fills its proper cubicle. There isn't any room for error. I'm sorry, Tank, but I have to ask you to leave.
Wendy, please, it's about Peter.
It's all about Peter. I know you came a long way, and I'm sorry, I am, but I need you to leave.
Look, I left Neverland. The pixie dust is gone and so am I.
You left him?
Yes.
The pixie dust. Did it work?
Of course not. That's not how it works. Once the spell breaks, it breaks. You can't just go back to before. I was maybe hoping you could help him.
You're right. We can't go back. I'm sorry for what he did. I'm sorry. Please, go.
I don't know how to help Peter. He's hit rock bottom. Wendy.
I don't want to hear another word about Peter Pot. I don't want to hear that name ever again. I don't even want to think about him. I can't. The boy who doesn't grow up. BS. Why can't he just grow up?
Wendy.
I love it here. Right? I mean, I'm doing what I love, right? What I studied my whole life to do. But Peter Pot just has to ruin it. I don't want to think of him ever again. Damn it! I really wish I could stop thinking of him. I just need to grow up and get over it.
It's okay.
It's not okay. It was okay, and then you walked in. Why didn't he grow up with me? Do you know why, Tink? Why he chose to stay a boy forever instead of growing up with me? Why he chose not to go to Yale? Did you know he got into Yale? We could have made it work.
It's not your fault. He's just the boy who won't grow up.
But it is my fault. I fell for him. I thought he could change. That I could change him.
Maybe he can change. Maybe you still have a chance.
I bet you're counting on that. Counting on me to make it right. I bet the guilt is killing you, knowing that he's the way he is because of what you did.
I didn't think it would go like this. I thought I could protect him when he got hurt. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't ready for him to grow up.
I know. It's not your fault either. You know I still love him, and I still love you.
He won't listen to me. He might listen to you.
I don't know if I can go back, if I can see him,
I know.
but I will.
Scene 10. The future.
Every hero has a villain. I had mine. What's the perfect antagonist for a boy who doesn't grow up? A boy who does. A man. And what a terrible man Book is. It's me and all my friends who's just James, a lost boy just like the rest of us who just happen to be a little older. I met James in the theater, and as much as I hate to admit it now, I admired him. He was bold, charming, charismatic leader. He did things that just seemed unimaginable to a boy like me. He did a lot of unimaginable things. It always felt like he was in control. He always got the leads in the shows, and the director loved him, everyone loved him. I really didn't get any roles, just the ensemble. But Tink told me that I had to get out of the house after Ma passed, and the theater welcomed me in. The hatred I feel for James isn't like a pure hatred. He was the captain of our theater troupe. He was nice to me. But to think that he took my eternal life, my eternal youth, it's just all unimaginable.
Scene 11. The past. Christine's sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on a corner of the stage. Peter is at the Neverland Community Theater House. He's on stage performing with Hook and Wendy in their production of Hamlet. Hook is Hamlet, Wendy is Ophelia, and Peter is a potty plant. All the other actors sit in chairs facing that stage. They are audience members.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against a sea of trouble, and by opposing end them to die, to sleep.
To tree or not to tree? That tree's the question. Whether trees nobler in the pines to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous forest tune. No! I'm supposed to be Peter Pot, not potted plant. Why didn't they cast me as Hamlet? I thought I had a really good audition. I feel like I'm always typecast as these child roles.
With this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft do now the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How does your honor for this many a day?
Oh, I humbly thank you. Well,
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
I want to go home. Can't this show be over already?
As Peter is complaining to himself, he wobbles his little potted plant.
Whoopsie doo. I gotta roll on out of here. The second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Peter begins to slowly roll to the exit. As he rolls his way off stage, he bumps into all sorts of set pieces and props, generally being a disruption. The scene continues with minimal character breaking as Peter improvises mischievous lines of dialogue.
no, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know, right well you did, and with some words of so sweet breath proposed as made the things more rich. For few lost, take these again, for to the noble mind rich gifts. Wax poor, givers through but kind. There, my lord.
Peter has successfully rolled off stage. Blackout. Lights up on the audience members applaud. Peter, Hook, and Wendy all bow at him. They re-enter and greet the audience members. Peter is waddling in his potted plant costume.
Peter, Wendy, you two were so good.
She hugs Wendy and hands Peter a bouquet of flowers.
Thank you, Tink.
You really think so?
Of course.
Dude, you were the best potted plant I've ever seen. The way you rolled around on the stage really demonstrated Hamlet's broken sense of reality.
Thank you.
Get Wendy. Girl, you just stole the show.
You really did.
Really?
You were the best Hamlet's girlfriend I've ever seen.
Yeah, she was.
Good job, James. You really poured your heart into him. Roll. There isn't anyone, especially no boys who don't grow up, around here who could play Hamlet better than you did. You were definitely the best possible person they could cast as Hamlet.
Thanks, Phoebe.
So, Where's the past party gonna be?
IHOP. And no, I didn't call ahead. We should probably head over soon.
Peter, I'm going back home in a couple minutes. Am I taking you home or are you going to IHOP?
You should come, Peter. It'll be fun.
You remember how to find me?
Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
Yes. Don't stay out past midnight, okay? A boy needs his rest.
Tink, don't embarrass me. I've been 12 for 10 years now. I know.
I'm gonna get out of my costume. I'll see you at IHOP.
Wendy exits. Tink, Lauren, and any other audience members exit. It's just Peter and Hook.
Why don't you come over after the cast party? I've got some old recordings of the Tonys that are just begging to be watched.
The Tonys?
It's sort of like the Oscars, but for theater.
Who's Oscar?
It's fun. We can sing along. Oh, I'll make sure to have some Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew?
I'll see you there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Scene 12. The future.
This is all I've known for so long. I don't know what else to say. Will you help me change?
Scene 13. The present. A weathered sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on the corner of the stage. James Hook's apartment. Peter is trying to break in. He is seated with his Wendy-shaped body pillow inside an oversized cardboard box outside of Hook's door. Hook is sitting on his couch, which is faced away from the audience.
You thought you could do whatever the hell you wanted, you sick pirate! You thought there was nothing anyone could do to stop you. But today, Peter Potts, the boy who doesn't grow up, will prove you wrong. Initiate Operation Trojan Horse!
Peter knocks on Hook's door and then makes mechanical noises as he shrinks into the box, closing the lid shut. Hook is sifting through a box of strange leather objects.
Seriously? What could anyone possibly want at this hour? Well, I guess now's a better time than in the middle of stage 6.
Hook opens the door.
The hell? Did I order something?
Hook, using all his strength, pushes the box into his house. As he's doing this, Lauren enters with a bowl of popcorn. Peter jumps out of the box, wielding his body pillow as a weapon.
The corn has been popped.
Your game is up, you rotten bastard! Peter Pot, the boy who doesn't grow up, and his sidekick Wendy are here to save the day. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the Pot way.
No way! You imbecile, you're still alive? Oh, I thought this day couldn't get any better.
Fine. We'll do it the Pot way.
Peter creeps around the room.
Peter,
Lauren!
what are you doing here? I haven't seen you in years.
Lauren, James is a bad man.
What are you talking about?
He's just being a stupid baby.
No, no, no!
Peter whips the body pillow into Hook's box with strange leather objects.
What are these?
They're Peter's! Oh, that freak!
Lauren, this is what he does. He lures you in and then...
Shut up! You stupid child.
I suddenly need to pee.
Lauren begins to exit.
Bathroom's the other way.
Lauren exits.
You ungrateful bitch! I guess you'll just have to take her place.
No, no, no!
Peter charges at Hook, waving his body pillow around like a madman.
This is for Tink! This is for Wendy! This is for me!
Hook kicks Peter, who falls to the ground.
Owie!
Oh, did that hurt, baby? Goo-goo. Oh. Yeah, cry me a river, bitch. Go home and cry to your mommy. Oh, wait.
Peter gets up with his Wendy body pillow once again. He sneaks up behind Hook and wraps the body pillow around his neck, strangling him.
I won't make the same mistake this time. The world will know.
Hook grabs the Wendy body pillow and rips it out of Peter's hand. Hook pulls out a knife and holds it up to the body pillow.
No! Leave Wendy alone!
I can't believe you replaced her with a body pillow. Pathetic.
I won't let you hurt Wendy again.
You knew.
Of course I knew. I know everything you've done, everyone you've hurt. I know I'm not alone.
You don't know anything.
Don't tell me what I know. I know what you did. You almost convinced me, didn't you? That it never happened, that I was somehow the liar. And now you're ruining another one of my friends. I've kept silent for too long. You are unhuman. You are unforgivable. And now you pay, you twisted monster. Now you pay.
Hook throws the body pillow at Peter and begins to lunge for the door. Peter grabs a belt out of Hook's pocket and whips it at Hook, hitting him.
Whoopsie-doo. I didn't mean to whip you.
Hey, look, we can work something out.
No, no, no! Shut the hell up and drop the knife! Do a little dance. You're in the ensemble. Learn the dances.
Peter whips Hook's feet. Hook dances.
Say you're sorry.
What?
Say you're sorry for all of it.
I didn't do anything.
Liar! You've not changed one bit.
And you haven't grown up either.
That's my whole thing, dumbass! Until you had to come along and ruin it!
What the hell are you talking about?
I was supposed to be pure. I lost more than you'll ever know when you did what you did.
What did I do?
Get on the floor. On your knees, James.
Hook begins to reach for the knife. Peter smacks him with the body pillow, but Hook grabs it and plunges the knife into it.
No! Now you pay.
Peter draws the belt back behind him and begins to lash it across Hook's face. But as he whips it behind him, it hits Wendy, who has entered silently to intervene. Peter turns around. There is an uncomfortably long pause. Peter drops the belt. Hook begins to creep around the couch to the door. Pink enters and stands in the doorway, blocking his exit.
I didn't forget.
Wendy, you came just in time. James is about to pay for what he did to us.
Peter, put the belt down.
No, now, Catherine,
And that won't change or make it any better. We've all been hurting a long time, and making James hurt won't fix that. I know someone on the Cape who'd love to meet with you. She's a therapist.
No,
Look at yourself, Pete. Put down the belt. We'll go get dinner and talk about it. Let me help you.
I don't need your help. I've been fine. I'm just a boy who doesn't...
I know, Peter, but you've been hurting for too long.
I know.
And it's time for us to grow up.
Scene 14. The future.
Can't believe I've been paying for therapy for a year. I thought I'd never afford it. When Wendy came back and pointed me to you, I didn't really want to be here. Just wanted things to go back to before. They didn't. We have a mutual understanding. I still love her. She told me that she still loves me, but I told her I can't hold on to my childhood anymore. It's hard to accept that maybe, just maybe, I grew up. I think I'm finally ready to forgive James. Can't give him that power over me anymore. Now that I'm a man, bitterness just isn't what I'm called to. And now that I'm moving away from Neverland, I need to move away from all of it. Guess I'm lucky to have a childhood as long as I did. I went on a lot of adventures. And I guess this is the last one, right? The one that I may never finish, but I'll be damned if I don't start. Life.
Scene 15. The past. A pristine sign reading Neverland, Massachusetts stands on the corner of the stage. Peter and Wendy sit on a bench in front of the pristine sign. Wendy's about to leave.
So, this is it?
Yeah. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. I'll make sure Tank prepares us a feast with turkey and stuffing and Mountain Dew. You ready?
I don't know. You know that feeling when you have butterflies in your stomach? It's like that. Yet I feel like I could do anything.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been meaning to tell you something for a while now, and I don't know when I'll see you next.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right. But I have to tell you now. I kept telling myself it wasn't important, but that's a lie. I found your Yale acceptance letter.
What?
No, I lied. That wasn't what I was trying to say.
You rummaged through.
I don't know why it's just so hard to say it. I'm just gonna say it. Here we go. A few years ago, James was like, hey, wanna watch the Tonys? And I was like, yeah, I love the Tonys, because I like the Tonys. And when I got to his house, this is gonna sound crazy or made up, but I just want you to listen to me, okay? He cuffed my hands in a belt, and I was like, that's funny, because I figured that it was a theater game, like sadistic zip zap stop. Improv, you just say yes and, but what do you say when you start taking off your clothes? I didn't know what to say. I'm sorry, Peter. I know he's your friend, and you probably don't believe.
I believe you.
It's okay if you don't.
No, I understand. Did Tink ever tell you how the spell works?
Sorta, but
We used the pixie dust when I was 12. After my mom died.
where are you going with?
Just listen. I'd been 12. I'd been 12 for 10 years, but then the spell broke. And I turned 13 and 14 and so on like normal, but I'm still a boy.
I've been trying to tell you that you've been aging.
You know how the spell breaks?
I mean, it breaks when you lose your virginity, right?
I don't know what that big word means.
How did Tink put it? The spell breaks if you're sexually impure?
Yeah. It broke when I was 12 and 10 years, after Hamlet. Man, that show is so bad. Hook invited me to watch the Tonys and have Mountain Dew, and he said he wanted me to feel really special.
Pete. Oh my God.
I believe you. I understand that. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. If I would have told someone, anyone, they could have done something to him, and then he wouldn't have hurt you.
Peter, it's not your fault.
I could have stopped it, and now you're gonna leave, and I won't even be there to protect you.
I promise I'll be okay. You couldn't have stopped it. He's James Hook. He just does that.
No, someone's gotta bring him down. God, I hate him. I've hated him for so long, and I thought I was the only one.
I don't like him. Maybe no one likes him. Maybe everyone was pretending to like him so they'd fit in. We were too afraid to speak up. Maybe that's how he gets away with it.
Over and over again.
I wish you told me sooner. I love you. wish you told me that sooner too.
I wish I never had that stupid pixie dust. And I was just a normal man, and we just met at school or something. And I was like, who's this beautiful girl? She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And then I took you to Crocodile Creek Park, and we just talked for 7 hours, and there was no Tonys and no James Hook to break me or hurt you. We were perfect, and we shined like stars, and we were stars. And when we kissed, it was a supernova. And the audience, peering through their telescopes, would proclaim, there is brilliance and his wife, perfection. Those distant stars that never grow old, but always grow up. But I'm not a man. I'm not a star. I'm a boy. Did you ever think that maybe I'm not the boy who doesn't grow up? But I'm the boy who can't grow up. You found my Yale admissions letter. Do you know why I'm not going?
I wish I did.
Because I'm 12. I'm 18, but I'm 28, but I'm 12. Still 12. It's all I've ever known.
But we can start now. Together.
No, it's too scary.
Peter, my bus will be here any minute. This is it. If you can't grow up, then I can't come back.
Growing up hurts. The thing that started this whole process hurts so bad, and now to find out it hurt you too.
I know. And once you break, you break. But you keep living.
Till the bus comes to take you.
The bus arrives.
The bus is here. Are you coming?
Neverland is all I know.
Pete, I want you to come with me.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. Don't miss the bus.
I won't.
Don't look back.
I won't.
Don't fall in love again. Don't forget me.